Hi, this is Lori, and I'm doing my second negative case in response to Ebony's affirmative rebuttal. I'd like to start off by saying that you say that the only way to reform education is with government help, and I believe this is very false. The states need to be held accountable for their own citizens, and it's part of their responsibility to care for their citizens in things like education. We cannot involve the federal government in every small situation that we believe that the states are not fulfilling their duties at, because it wouldn't be fair and it would get the government too involved. The Founding Fathers wanted the government to have minimal involvement, as minimal as possible, so as not to trample on the rights of the states. So that's why any duties not delegated are responsibility of the states, which includes education. Also, the federal government already has a lot of duties. They make the laws, they secure the nation and deal with the military. They make economic decisions, they run the post office, they produce money. So why pile on even more to their agenda? According to the Heritage Foundation, the top area of wasteful spending in our government is the money that is spent on programs that should be delegated to state and local governments. So if we're already wastefully spending money in areas that state and local governments should be responsible for, we should not increase any money into these areas because there's already a problem there. As her second point, she focused on 2 points of my bill: internships and apprenticeships that students can be involved in, and developing the curriculum. And she disagrees with these, but I would like to point out why they are actually a very good thing. Internships are very helpful, and they give students the experience they need to land a job. A lot of times it's very hard to find a job fresh out of high school or fresh out of college because you don't have any experience, and employers want to hire people that already have skills, already have experience. So attending these or being part of these internships would give them something to put on their resume and say, well, look, I've done this. It was also a good opportunity for students to have real life application and actually see what they're getting involved in and see if it's something that they want to continue learning about without actually making a full career decision. As for it being dangerous for the students, we definitely wouldn't put any students into any dangerous occupations. There's child labor laws, different things like that to protect children in workforce environments. So we wouldn't trample on any of those laws. And all jobs have entry level work that can be done, paperwork, phone calls, just anything like that. So there definitely is always jobs that people can do. Also, some good points from the bill. Other points that Ebony didn't mention is that money can also be used to enable teachers and students to attend STEM events outside of class. So this also gives kids real life application of things and shows them and gets them interested and excited about STEM studies. Also, some of the money can be helped to start dual credit classes that offer secondary students in high school opportunities to take classes that count as their high school credits but also count towards college credits. So that would just help students get in the motion of going towards college. They already have some credits, they're already on a roll, they're already in the right direction. So that's definitely a good part of that bill. As your third point, you said that you don't see the correlation between how increasing STEM jobs will help boost the economy. But like I said, there was 600,000 unfilled jobs, and in general, having more jobs boosts the economy and has more money flowing through the economy, more everything, and that just helps our economy be stronger. According to a McKinsey study called An Economy That Works, Job Creation and the American Future, nearly 2/3 of business executives that they researched say that they have routinely had a hard time filling certain positions, and the top reason that they check is that this is due to lack of specific qualifications and experience. And 40% of the study companies say that they have had a job open for 6 months or more, and the reason that they cannot fill it is the same due to this lack of skill level. So it would definitely be beneficial to our society and our economy as a whole to increase education in these levels to help increase and fill all these open jobs. Another reason it should be integrated into the elementary and secondary education curriculum is because STEM is like a language, and it is best learned when you're fully immersed in it as a young child. It's something that it's a way your brain works, a pattern in your brain that, like, you need to be coached on how to recognize and find this, how to get this knowledge. So it's definitely something that has to be taught so that your brain can work and perform in this way. So putting it into the elementary education would be beneficial. Like you said, kids already grow up with computer science, and it's more of second nature to them. Many kids already know how to open an app and do things like that, so I don't see why focusing specifically on computer science would be beneficial, because it's something that students are already interested in and something that they already kind of know how to deal with computers. So just to recap, the reasons why I think that you are mistaken is that because I do not believe the federal government needs to get involved. The states have their own responsibility and their own obligations. 2, you didn't like some of the focus points from my bill, like the internships, but I pointed out why these are actually beneficial and a very good part of my bill. And 3rd, it actually will in fact boost the economy, because increasing STEM jobs helps get money flowing around the world, and in turn helps boost our economy.